let's get straight into it, man. Puz, are you there?
He's on mute, right?
Say something to our people, man. Puz, they like to hear you. You're famous.
You're famous. Cool.
Yeah, subscribe, but don't talk to me.
That's not true, ladies and gentlemen. If you comment, he will definitely reply. Puz loves a reply.
You don't do that.
Definitely will reply. All right, we're gonna fly straight in. Have Liverpool given up the title? Literally, it's this close, isn't it? So
yeah,
City have obviously won today. Is it done? How many games left? Three games left. They're 3 points ahead. It's City's to lose now, isn't it? Surely.
Well, advantage City due to the result they just had now. 5-0, comfortable win over Newcastle. However, we all know, man, the Premier League is full of surprises, but definitely the momentum is with City right now, especially due to their loss June to midweek. So I feel like it's for them to kind of just rein it in and become champions.
Three times, isn't it? Three times in a row. What I was going to say,
4 times in the last 5 seasons. That is greatness.
Yeah.
That's actually.
Yeah, no,
I'm sure you would not one of those leagues for our Champions League, though.
He definitely. I think all the players would as well. It's not just Pep.
Yeah.
We'll go into the Champions League. Because we'll come into that a little bit later. I definitely feel that City, when we talk about City, we'll definitely highlight onto the Champions League. Just going back onto this game, I thought Tottenham defended really, really well. I thought they dug in. I think that it looked like they were playing with a purpose, like they definitely wanted to get that top 4 spot. And to be fair, they've put themselves right in contention. You look at the table now. We've got obviously yourselves and Tottenham. You're both on 35 games. There's 4 points between you. So
3 games.
3 games. You're firmly in the driver's seat. Let's have a quick look. You've got Tottenham next. So basically Tottenham have to win that. That's the decider.
Yeah, no, do you know what?
Big
up Tottenham for doing what they did. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I was.
Yeah, Conte, innit? Conte, I think.
No, I know why I was expecting it, because as much as it pains me to say, Tottenham had all week, to prepare for that game. And I think that game against Villarreal with Liverpool, as much as we said that they had a great second half, I think it took a lot out of them. So to mentally prepare yourself for 2 games like that, yes, they've done it in past seasons, but I just felt like this one would have been a bit too much. It wasn't going to go as smooth sailing as we thought it was. And let's be honest, man, playing against Conte, he's a stubborn coach, man. Like he strangled that game. He literally, as you said, you can
8 men behind the ball, innit? Yeah.
From minute 1, what he was on, he was literally saying, you know what, they're the better team. They can have the ball all day long. However,
let them break us down. Yeah.
Let them break us down. We're gonna counter and react and get our goal. And it worked, didn't it? They got their goal in the 70th minute, and you could see what was gonna go on, man.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think Conte's tactics were perfect. I agree with you though, Sim. When it comes to the run-ins, Liverpool are obviously going for greatness. They're going for an unprecedented season. But when you look at their games, massive game against Villarreal on 3rd, then Tottenham, another massive game if they want to go for the title, on the 7th. And then on Tuesday, they've got Villa.
Yeah.
And then 4 days later, they've got Chelsea in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Then 3 days later, they've got Southampton. Then 5 days later, final game of the season, they've got Wolves. So literally in the space of 12 days, they've got 4 games. So for between the 10th and the 22nd, 4 games. So they're playing every 3 days, and that's including a cup final and obviously last few games of the season. So, but if you want them all, you got to win them all, haven't you?
Yeah, they can't moan about the fixtures. This is what you want. So
yeah,
this is what you get. Go for it.
If you make it to every single final, like FA Cup final, Champions League final, and you are points off the top of the thing, you've got to go for everything, haven't you? So I personally think along those lines, one of the things I wanted to highlight today in today's video was sort of signings and substitutions. I personally think Diaz, he's got to be, I know he only came in January, but he's got to be up there for potentially signing of the season, surely.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
He's had a massive impact. Puz, what do you think?
Yeah, no, literally, we did say that when he came. I did kind of say that when he came, he's going to have a big impact on the season. After 1 or 2 games, we could actually see it. Like, okay, cool, this guy's a problem. He's actually make Liverpool way stronger, and he literally has done that.
No, what he reminds me of?
Go on.
When Sanchez came to Arsenal, he just hit the ground running. You would have thought Sanchez was playing with Arsenal all his life. You would have never.
I feel like Diaz is different though. Diaz is way better. Like the impact he had and the impact he's gonna have is way more than what Sanchez did in Arsenal.
The reason why you would say he's gonna be way better because of the competitions he's playing in and the key moments he's had.
No, not really.
If we're talking
about mentality as well, it's different.
Okay, but that's what I said with Sanchez. Sanchez's mentality was a winner's mentality. When he came, you could see he was gonna
won. Didn't he just win the Liga with Barcelona?
He won the Liga and Copa del Rey when he came to Arsenal. So he was definitely a winner. So it's like, for me, when he came, he brought that mentality to Arsenal and he showed the Arsenal squad, okay, this is what I do. But yeah, No, I'm talking about Sanchez, his impact when he came to Arsenal.
No, that's what I'm saying. He stepped up a level, didn't he? Like he had a massive impact and raised the game. It's like I was watching the interviews and they were putting the spotlight on Christian Eriksen and the effect he's had at Brentford since he's been there. Tony, 7 games, 6 goals.
Yeah.
In the previous 7 games without Eriksen, 7 games, 1 goal. It's like when one player like that walks into your dressing room, it lifts the whole room. All 25 players, especially in your match day. I mean, you've been in dressing rooms, Sim. Puz, you've even been in dressing rooms. But when your best player, that winger, that defender, that striker, is fit and he's playing, it makes you feel stronger, doesn't it? It makes you feel like, you know, we got a chance. If he gets half a chance, he's getting a goal. You know. Especially because Jota, who I personally think's had an absolutely amazing season, just in the last maybe few weeks, I think he's maybe feeling the pace a little bit, especially because he had those 2 extra games with Portugal as well. So Jota's had a long season. I think Diaz has just sort of come in and at the right time and he's doing the business.
This is what I was about to say. See, with Jota, as good as he is and as great as he is, you got to remember he was playing for Wolves. So he was never really playing European football. Does that make sense? So I feel like
he did play Europa League a bit. He did play Europa League a bit. Yeah.
Last season with Wolves, he played the Europa League. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
But my whole point is
was he regular in Portugal though?
You could say that. And another thing is he stepped up like 10 levels now. It's different when you're playing for Europa for Wolves than playing in a semi-final in Champions League, the semi-final of a Champions League for Liverpool's 2 different type of pressures. Does that make sense? So it's like
100%.
For me, it's like I get what Jota does, but I feel like he's just embracing the moment. But I think he might. I'm not trying to say he's falling off for Liverpool fans slate me. I think he's just probably a bit more
just feeling the pace. Feeling the pace.
He's feeling it.
15 goals in the Premier League, 3 assists. He's had an absolutely amazing season for his first season in a Liverpool shirt. That's not all competitions either. That's just in the Premier League. That's an amazing return. And I don't want to, because we've covered this already, but I'll go back to that point that I was making last week, and you know who was making. about how if you want to win the title now, you need 3 or 4 players that are contributing 15 plus goals.
Yeah, 100%.
Like all competitions. So obviously 15 in the Prem and 5 to 10 in Europe or whatever is great. But you look at obviously Liverpool and City. You look at Mahrez, Sterling, Foden, Mane, Jota.
Yeah.
Gundogan's more of a midfielder, but I'm talking about the attacking play. Yeah, but he contributes. Kevin De Bruyne contributes. Well, obviously the City team's quite specific because the goals are shared around. So the number 6 is flipping Rodri scored today, ain't he? I think Rodri's got about 3 or 4 goals this season. So Rodri, all the number 8s, so Gundogan, De Bruyne, they'll get you 10 to 15 goals a season. But I'm just talking about the wingers and the forwards. But even Jesus, he's had a really good goal scoring run. And then you look at the Liverpool team, obviously Salah, that's 25 plus goals a season, easy. Mane, 25 goals. Jota's been brilliant. Diaz, he's come in. If he had a full season, you can see him getting 15 plus.
Yeah.
But then you go down the ranks slightly. Look at Arsenal. Is Saka at the moment? He's on his way, but 15 to 20, that's where he needs to be.